What's up, guys? It's your boy Live Purpose back at you again with another banger. So today, guys, I actually went crazy this week trading. All right, so we actually hit almost 20k this week, just a little bit under 20k. I think we did like 18,000 something in profits. And I did a 3k withdrawal, which I'm gonna show you guys later on in the video. But yeah, overall we did 26k. I was in a little bit of drawdown, so once I covered the drawdown, I end up making 18k, which is crazy. Only for 4 days. I've been holding gold the entire time, and you guys know I'm psyched about this, right? Because every single month I try to hit new numbers. It's the first part of the month, so definitely that's something to look forward to the rest of the weeks to come. All right, so just please like, share, and hit that subscribe button. All right. Alright, so as you can see right here, don't mind my phone, this is my trading phone. But as you can see, the positions that I had on gold that I'm gonna show you guys in a little bit. You guys can see where I took gold with only a 1.5 lot and made 6,200 GU. So all my positions were small positions that over time added up to $18,219, and I was already down like $9,000 on this 100k live account. So in total I made 18,000 to cover that 9,000 and still end up making 9,000 in profit. So that was the 9,000. Let's go over to the other accounts. Let's go over. So over here, let's do custom over here, and let's do April. We're gonna do from the 12th to the 15th to the 15th. This is where we made $4,262 on those same moves right there that we have over here. The GU small position on gold, small position on GU, where we made that $4,000 right here, 4,200. We end up doing a $3,000 withdrawal on this account. You guys can see it had $4,000 remaining, but we lost another trade Friday. That account is a live account. So yeah, guys, so this is another account that I'm trading a live, my Forex Fund account. You guys see it's live. Let's go over on history so you guys can see for the week we already made 3,256, and this was last week just the same on the same GU gold buy, GU and also gold buys, right? So all those accounts are live. As I showed you, I did a withdrawal on the FTMO account for $9,000. When after the profit split, we got 7,000 something, and also we did a 3,000 withdrawal on the other live account on this my Forex Fund. We're gonna be doing a $4,000 withdrawal at the end of the month, right? So it sums it up. You guys know I did almost $18,000, right? What's up, guys? It's your boy Live Purpose back at you again with another banger, right? So you guys already seen the first part of the video where we went over the trades that we took. We show you that they're all three accounts are live accounts and everything, right? So this is the part of the video where we're just gonna go over all the trades we took one by one. So we took buys on GJ to start last week, and then we took buys on gold and also buys on GU, right? So we're gonna go over each and every one of them, all right? Plus, you guys are gonna really find a lot of value in these videos, all right? So let's first get into GU, right? So you guys can see took some buy positions on GU, but first I want to go over why I still look for buys even though price was dropping, right? So as you guys know, on GU, we've been currently trending to the downside, right? From around February, right? But while we're trending to the downside, we see that a pattern was forming. We had what? A bullish reversal channel, right? So once price got down to this area here, right? Because this is something that a lot of people don't pay attention to, right? You see that last area that the market found support to push to the upside, you got to pay attention to it, right? So right here, I knew that this level was the level to break all these levels, right? And after a major impulse, what do we need? We need correction. So price coming back down into this area, I was still looking for it to be bullish once it got into this area, especially because we had this pattern forming, right? And if you understand this pattern, you know that there's going to come an area where the price is going to touch and act as some major support to push it all the way back up. And fortunately, we had that area here. So once price got down to here, I said, all right, cool. If I'm going to get in and I'm going to look for buys, I got to wait for a breakout. So what did we get? We got a breakout to the upside. Boom. We got this breakout happening here. And once price broke out this area, now we have what? Potential area of retest. So we had here and we had down here, right? But as I said again, all right, and I keep putting emphasis on this, right? The area that is used to break a major level, that's going to be the area that price is going to push back to for support. So, for example, look, we broke this area here, this major level here. What area started this push? Here, right? So if price is pushing up, I always make sure I put this in my analysis so that if price comes all the way back down, I could get in on a perfect entry area for the push to go to the upside instead of waiting for it to come all the way up, all the way down, or rushing into a break and retest, take buys here, then price sells. I get confused on what's happening when the actual trade was sitting here. So this is something that I pay a lot of attention to, right? So once price did what? Broke this area, I waited patiently. Once it dropped, I watched here, price pushed up. Boom, we had that rejection. Once price came back down, I got in. Because no matter what, you could not get me to change my analysis, right? Everything played out. I was patient because this took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. More than 24 hours, I would say, for this move to play out. So you think that I'm going to wait a whole day for a move to play out and not take it when it presents itself? No, I'm going to take it. So I took it here. Boom. Right? And I've been holding ever since I got out of GU right around here. Right? But at this point, I was supposed to get in, but I missed this whole Fibonacci move here. And this happened on a Sunday afternoon. So I didn't trust getting in here. But once price pushed up and broke this major level that we had resistance at 1.2400 area, I said to myself, this has to be a continuation. This has to be a continuation, right? So basically, I took my trade as a continuation. But the craziest thing is, when price pushed up here for GU, my first intention was to hold GU all the way back up to here, right? But why did I close here, right? A lot of people would say, oh, if you know Fibonacci, you wouldn't close there. I wanted to close here. Why? Because when I looked at my account, dude, I saw $18,000 in this one trade, right? Not just GU, but GU and gold together. I saw 18 bands and I wasn't going to play around. So I just made sure I closed. Fortunately, when I closed, it was all the way up here, as you guys can see in the trades I showed you, right? On the FTMO account, right? This was the FTMO account, the big $18,000 trade on the FTMO account, like I showed you, right? And I just closed, right? I just felt like I was okay with my profits, right? Right? Immediately as I closed, look at what happened. Price gave us a fake out with an engulfing bearish candle. Price pushed back all the way down. Still going into this week, right? I got to be patient and try to pay attention to what the market is going to try to give me this week, because now I know what this is the major support, right? So until price breaks here and starts giving me like a pattern or something, I can't change my analysis. I have to stay very bullish until price does something else. The only good thing is that we got what? Let's pull this stool out. The only good thing is that we got this area here and also this area here, right? So we got two levels right around here. So maybe this is a double top price, maybe trying to change direction or whatever. But if I'm going to be selling, I'll have to be looking for sales under here. I cannot do it. I rather see if this is price will try to come back into here. I'll try to buy here. I'll try to buy here. Wait for a pattern, something. But I'm not changing my analysis to sell until the market drops below there. All right, personally, right? So that's my overall analysis on GU. I'm just waiting patiently for a pattern to see what the market's really gonna do. All right, but I'm still bullish. All right, let's go over on gold. All right, so you guys see the positions we took. So I'm gonna erase them, slowly go over it. All right. All right, cool. So you guys know I've been very, very, very bullish on gold for the past couple of weeks. If you are part of my free discard group, or you're a member of my signal group or my live trading group or whatever on social media. I don't really use social media too much, taking a huge break, but yeah, I took buys. I've been looking for buys for a long time, right? So once you follow gold, you understand that around February 20, the market was trending to the downside, right? So we had what we would call like a bearish channel going to the downside, but price was holding structure, right? So once we got this support here and price pushed to the upside, price pushed to the upside, I said, if price comes back to this level, I know this is going to be a bullish setup, impulse with a correction, price push. Once price pushed to the upside, I was waiting for a break and retest. I was hoping to get a rejection from here back into here to give a nice structure move to start the trend, but that did not happen, right? So what did I do? I waited patiently. Once price broke above this level, boom, price came back, boom. I got in here, I held this move all the way up, I got out here, right? I got it right up here. Matter of fact, right here on gold. If you follow me, right? I posted this trade on one of my other YouTube videos I posted like 2 weeks ago or so. So you can check it out, right? Once price got down in here, I realized that price was starting to give us like a pattern, So we realized that price was failing to break 2009, price was failing to break 2000, and price was failing to break 1981. So those were all the levels that I was going to be focused on, right? Let's get the circle out. So we got here, and we got around here, right? So if we have 3 levels, and those are all the 3 levels that we're going to get some sort of play at, if you look at this, what happened? Price pushed to the upside, right? Broke all 3. Boom. Price came back to this level. From the moment price came back, we already know we're pushing to the upside. We should stay bullish. Once price doesn't drop below here, 1949, 1950 area, where we have to stay bullish, right? So now once price got to here, this was very, 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 very easy, right? Once price dropped down to that area, this was my first entry. Boom. That was my first entry. And the goal was to push into 1947, 1940. That was my first entry. And I actually risked 105 pips on this trade. All right. I was really trusting this move. Right? Because I went very small on this entry. I think I first put 0.25s. Yes, 0.25, 0.50. That was my first entry right here. And then once price pushed up the second time, here, if I go down to a lower time frame, because the goal is now how much can I milk out of the market? Because I already understood gold. I understood where gold was trying to go because I was willing to hold these trades, right? Once price went up again, I wait for what? Price to give us what? A break and retest. Because if you look on the lower time frame, it's going to 15 minutes. If we look on lower time frames, see, I still have the stuff here. Price was still giving us patterns, right? We had what? That first impulse. Once price gave us impulse, price broke out, price pushed up. See that impulse right here? Let's push this to the side a little bit. See this impulse right here? Spring here. So look, impulse move right here where the market gave us this major support. Here, pushed up, came back. As soon as price came back, boom. That was our entry for here. And then price pushed up. Once we're here, if you look, we have what? We have a potential break and retest area on gold. That's the second entries that I took. I think I added another 0.50 here with 0.25. That was the second entry. Adjusted. And as I said, I showed you guys all this in the beginning of the video. So you know I'm not joking, right? Once price came here, this was the level that I got into, right? Right around here, right? So I said we knew news events were going to be a huge importance. So you guys know I'm very big on, news events, right? And how I apply them to my trade. Once price pushed up, price did all this. This was the winning area. Once price, the news came out, boom, negative for the US dollar. Price spiked up, boom. Once it started pulling back, boom, 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 I waited because I know this is going to be a very good trade. Once price gave us this engulfing and price retested, this is where I entered. I entered with a 1.5 lot. Yes, and I showed you guys this. So in total, we bagged 408. We bagged 575. We bagged 593. This is basically 600 pips. 570. That's like 11 something. 400. I made over like almost 1,700 pips on gold alone. And I went very light, and I make a lot of money. I make a lot, right? And the last trade we want to talk about is GU, right? Not GU, GJ. So if you look at GJ, very straightforward. Price was tanking to the downside. Price got to the major support level. Price pushed up, had this level to break, and price had this level to break. Once price pushed up, price held here. You can see we had bullish movement. Price broke above. We had two areas to focus on. Once price broke above, this area now became what? The new support area. Price did what? Price pushed to the upside, came back. Once price finds support, I said if this structure holds above 162,800, you know it's gonna stay bullish. And that's what price did. All we did, we went on to lower time frame. We started looking for break and retest because GJ loves break and retest, right? So once it broke the structure, price retested, right? Price pushed up here. I knew that this was not gonna drop because I understood the pattern here. I knew it was gonna drop. I took the position here on Sunday. When I got up, I saw that it came back down and it didn't hit my stop loss and then spiked up, right? No, I actually got in right here. This was the area I got into on Sunday, and it pushed up. When I woke up, it came back here because my stop loss was like 25 pips. So it couldn't be this week. Price pushed up, came back, retested, and I closed right here for 140. So in 1 week alone, I almost made like 1,000 pips or so, right? Not 1,000, 2,000 pips or so, right? So that's pretty good, right? So yeah, I hope you guys learned something from it. I'm a very straightforward guy. I'm a swing trader, or slash intraday trader. So yeah, hope you learned something. Please free to leave any comments, questions. Please like, share, hit that subscribe button. All right.